Hello and welcome to Health and Wealth. My name is Mike. Thanks for joining me today on take number 3. Today we're going to discuss Nvidia, Mister, and see how they're doing. We're going to take a look at their midweek calls here. I mean, we're coming up towards the end of the day on Thursday, so we're getting towards one day left on these calls. Let's see how they're doing. At the midweek last week, a lot of us were freaking out. I'm freaking out, man, that the options were too tight, too close to the underlying. And so let's go find out what's happening with those today. Thanks again for joining me. Like I said, this is take 3, so I'm going to add a couple bloopers to the end. If that's something you want to see, hit the like button, watch till the end, and we'll find out just how terrible I am at the start of these videos. So let me just bring my face down a little bit smaller here. I've got Nvidia's site open here on YieldMax's website. So I'm going to put the link for YieldMax down below. And if you want to kind of explore these on your own so you can get more educated on your own, then I think that's definitely a great idea. So today, Nvidia had a bit of a day, minus $7.80 or 6%. After earnings yesterday beat everybody's expectations, still the world said, no, we're going to sell off. So this looks to me like a classic sell the news. This kind of thing, this happens all the time. I've seen it with Apple many years in a row. But, it has a nice build up all the way up until the earnings report. And then whammo, even though they beat expectations on many things, there's a sell-off. So sell the news. So $117.84, 76 cents right now. And we're getting towards the end of the day. I'm taking a look at Nvidia's page here on YieldMax's website, and I want to take a look at the calls themselves to see if we are in good standing for our weekly calls. So I'm going to scroll down. I'll put an arrow next to each one here for you so you see where I'm looking. And so again, the goal here is for these weekly calls to be under $117 by the end of tomorrow. Usually YieldMax will close out of these options a little bit earlier than the end of the day. I know with mine over at Questrade, they like them being closed by 2 p.m. I'm not sure if it's the same over here. But let's go down. They've got so many things out here. They got treasuries and cash and treasuries and cash. But they also have synthetic options here ending September 20th, so less than a month from now, at a strike price of $116. So the target for a synthetic option is for the price to be the goal, not the target, the goal. The synthetic option is to be above 116 come September 20th. So again, today, 117. But I mean, if Nvidia can go down 6% in the day, it can definitely go up 6% in the day as well. This is the volatility that we are looking for as investors in YieldMax, because that is what gets us paid. So let's bring our eyeballs down towards the bottom of the page here. Nvidia, here's our calls for this week, September 30th, August 30th, and August 30th, which is tomorrow. 2 calls here, 124 and 130. You can see the 130 was a huge position of 59,490. And then the other one, 20,000, which is still massive. That's a big position there. If you watched my video from last week, I'll link it right above right now. You'll know that these were very close to being at risk, but today's drop in the price of Nvidia has definitely helped us. So we still have one day to go on these options, but as of right now, they're looking good. Let's knock on wood. Knock on wood. Everybody knock on wood with me. Tell me in the comments there if you're knocking on wood. But so far so good. We'll find out tomorrow, right? Let's take a look here. Why is Nvidia stock falling today? I took a look. Nvidia's Q2 sales and earnings results comfortably beat Wall Street's targets. The company their forward guidance also came in better than expected, but expectations were sky high heading into the report, and investors are focusing on a possible delay for the company's Blackwell processor. So one small thing, I don't know if it's small or not. One thing, I mean, they're crushing it everywhere, but one thing has investors a little nervous, I guess. Yeah, just they came out and just crushed it. Their Q2 results, Nvidia stock slipping despite the great Q2 results here. Strong Q3 guidance. So I saw a bunch of different target prices today on Nvidia. Ranging anywhere from 140 all the way up to 165. I saw pretty good. It's at 118 right now. Not everybody. A lot of people say it's instead of holding YieldMax, just go buy the underlying itself, and you should be okay. But for me, I'm in it for the income. I want that monthly dividend every single month coming in, paying for hopefully retirement. That's the goal. All right, so let's take a look again. NVDY right now. I'm just going to refresh this page, sitting at $25, only a 1.77% drop compared to Nvidia, which had a 6% drop. That is really, really good for us as NVDY shareholders. $25, good price for sure. Let's move on to MSTY. Mister. Hey, Mister. You guys know that song? Hey, Mister. I better not sing anymore. I might get a copyright here. So Mr. Stock MicroStrategy is at $131 today, down 0.39%. Nothing to really worry about or think about there at all. But let's take a look at Mr. itself on YieldMax, or MSTY itself on YieldMax's website. One thing I noticed right away was the cash: $441,757,435.97. That is a lot of cash just sitting there, ready to be deployed into some options, hopefully for us to make money. They have a synthetic option closing October 18th of $139. So right now we're $7 under that. That's bad. We want that number in the synthetic option to be above the that 139 for us to make money. They have some different U.S. Treasury things here. And then let's get to the calls. I think they have 3 calls out there, all expiring tomorrow. So 148, 146, and a huge position here of $150. So again, Mr. at 132, pretty good. So yeah, that one's looking pretty good as well. So again, if you watched my video last week, I was like, oh my goodness, it's too close. It's too close. The strike price is too close. But we got, I'm going to say it, we got lucky with the market here. But you never know what tomorrow brings. This is just the near end of week report. And I thought I would just kind of let you know what's happening there with that. So again, so far so good on our weekly calls. This is one of the first times in a long time that this has happened for us, so we should be pretty happy about this. Whenever I saw Nvidia going down today, I was like, maybe not that much, but I was happy with it for sure, so that the fund managers at YieldMax didn't have to close those options and pay money to do that. So I think that's a good thing. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to say hello. Thanks for joining. If you haven't subscribed already, I know about 67% of you have not subscribed. What's your problem? Why won't you hit that button? It's free. If you hit that button for me, I'll give you a high five. Comment in the chat here. Let us know if you're brand new. And I just wanted to say have a great Thursday night. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now. What is happening to YouTube? I'm missing my glasses. Oh my goodness. Where are they? I'll be right back. What is happening, YouTube? My name is Mike, coming to you from Health and Wealth. Thanks for joining me today on another edition of How is Tesla? I'm not talking about Tesla.